Do you know how many goals have been already scored after 11 match days in the Premier League this season?
But do you know how many of them came from set pieces? 78. This is about 26%, except penalties. Including penalties, it's 32.5%. How did set pieces become one of the strongest weapons in modern football? A decade ago, most clubs treated corners as just another cross into the box, but modern football changed that. Now, many Premier League teams employ dedicated set-piece coaches, specialists whose only job is to design, plan, and perfect these routines. Why did the clubs do this? Easy answer. They are realizing something simple but powerful. Set pieces can be trained, measured, and optimized, just like fitness or passing accuracy. Set pieces don't just change the score, they change momentum. A well-drilled corner can lift a crowd and shake an opponent's confidence. In tight Premier League races, those extra 10 or 12 goals can mean the difference between Champions League and mid-table. That's the power of a well-drilled routine.
Take Nicolas Jover at Arsenal. Since joining from Manchester City, he's transformed Arsenal into one of the most dangerous sides from corners and free kicks. The Gunners use creative blocking runs, short corners, and decoy movements to outsmart defenders. After adding Jover to his Arsenal staff, Arteta said, "I met him, we started to discuss how we could apply set pieces to the open play, which is also connected. They're not two separate things, it's all connected in the game, and how we could maximize that." Since Jover came to London, Arsenal have scored more goals from corners than any other Premier League club. In the 111 matches before his arrival, Arsenal needed 32 corners to score, but under Jover, they have become twice as effective. This is how Arsenal equaled the Premier League record for most goals from corners in 2023-24.
Right now, Arsenal is the most effective team in using set pieces. 10 goals in 11 matches make me feel they are unstoppable in this component. They have a strong squad, but you cannot find a team that is always effective 90-plus minutes during all 38 games. As any other side, they can have poor or just difficult games. Anyway, they made everyone understand that even these games can be taken by Arsenal thanks to corners or free kicks, as they would be pushing the opponent and find a chance after that pressure inside the box after a good cross from the corner flag. It's not random, it's rehearsed, like choreography. Then there's Gianni Vio, once at Tottenham and the Italian national team. During his time at Catania, Vio earned the nickname the Little Wizard, as 17 of the team's 44 goals that season came from set pieces. He's rumored to have over 4,000 set-piece routines in his playbook. Sometimes it looks like chess. Such coaches like grandmasters having a huge number of possible turns that should be known. More options you have, more chances to find right solution in every game. But this is not the only thing you have to do. You must be creative. If you're not, the other teams just will find the way to stop you, so you always have to surprise.
This isn't only about corners or free kicks. If you see this season throw-ins, you'll notice the same dynamic. With less than a quarter of this campaign played, we've already seen much more long throws than we did in the entirety of the behind-closed-doors 2020-21 season. The average of almost 4 long throws being delivered per match is much more than during previous seasons. Teams started to play more directly to the box in case the ball went out in the final third. Using the latest statistics that have been forming for the last years, teams realized that if you take your throw-ins short, you have to take the ball under control first, then hold it. After that, your midfield player should pass it among the defending lines. Only after that, you can create space, make the final pass, and if it is successful, the attacking player can shoot. Lots of thing to do, right? But what if you can put the ball straight in dangerous zone? Your chance creates by itself. That is why managers like Thomas Frank call set pieces free goals waiting to happen. That is why this season Tottenham started to play more directly and throw the ball into the box. Most of them isn't successful because the defenders win their duel, but if you win the second ball, this throw-in can become effective, though in the statistics you won't see them accurate.
Teams have started picking players who can really get the ball as far as possible. Just look at the numbers. Matthias Jensen, for example, can throw the ball forward for around 45 meters. That kind of distance makes him a serious threat whenever his team gets a throw-in near the opponent's box. Other top players in this area reach about 38 meters, which is still enough to mess with any defense. Honestly,
Brentford and Crystal Palace stand out the most this season when it comes to throw-ins. The more you practice something, the better you get, and these two clubs have clearly put in the work. Across the league, teams are using more long throw-ins into the penalty area, but Brentford and Palace are leading the way. Brentford, for instance, push hard to win throw-ins up the pitch and waste no time turning them into real attacking chances. They don't just treat the throw-in like a routine restart, it becomes a genuine threat.
Here's a fun twist. Palace actually scored twice from set pieces when they played Brentford. So it's not just about getting creative in attack. You have to stay focused in defense, too.
To conclude, set pieces was always a strong weapon to change the score, but now it became the whole game changer.
If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next soon.